final. And I promise you, this one's going to be an absolute barn burner. Two ravenous teams looking to prove themselves on the world stage. Prepare to lock horns here in the capital of Counter-Strike, Copenhagen. This quarterfinal belongs to you. Please join us and give us everything you've got. Anders Bloom, take us into the action.
Well, it's not going to wait any longer, Henry. We're ready to go, and it looks like NaVi, starting on the T side, are ready to hit this speed bomb site hard and fast. Two people defending that grenade. It's going to go a little bit, but it's not enough here. The dualies come into play. Headshots across the board. The Turks are answering back. Ricardia, 2 big kills, and it's up to Alexi and Imma. The plan has crumbled here for NaVi. They're not in the round like they wanted to be. At least they're going to need a bomb plant here, but it's already been slowed down, and coming back into this one will not be easy. Madja with the headshot, all on the hands of Imma, locked in the corner and taken down. Eternal Fire, they win the pistol, and they're off to a nice start.
A comprehensive B bomb site hold there, Anders. No problem whatsoever. No bomb plant coming through. Barely any frags there for NaVi. Eternal Fire put their best foot forward here in the quarterfinal. It's Mirage. It's not a B rush, but a B execution. See that single smoke down towards short window as well. But Madja holds strong. The fortress of the B bomb strike is not penetrated whatsoever. And now begs the question, do we see any investment into this second round? NaVi full eco here, a chance to farm some serious cash on the Turkish side. Zantara is aggressive, of course, as he throws the initial utility towards top and middle. It's going to be another B-side finish for the looks of things here. A bomb being planted would be a dream scenario for NaVi, but it's very, very unlikely.
Especially with this dynamic setup in the middle. 3 people here for Eternal Fire. They can go anywhere. You try and pop out of the palace at the A bomb site, they're going to be able to run up connector very fast. And if you go towards B, which look like they kind of are leaning that way, you could tell Ricardia, the youngest player still left in the major here, he's going to be able to rotate back, and he already is. Madja with the grenade, sends it flying. That is devastating.
Yeah, well, you might as well get in there now, boys. 150 damage inflicted, and Zantares, he's bringing in that flank as well. He's looking to farm the money with the MP9. This could be disastrous. A ton of money available for him. Can he convert?
He's ready for it. A little bit of a burst, back for more. He's making so much money in this round. 3 kills already. We'll pull out the USP, and some backup is being called for, so doubt they're even going to be able to save much of anything. A good dink onto Ricardia, but they can draw him back. Well done on Santaris, you'll take that.
Yeah, he farms himself a cheeky $1,800 there. And now, poor old JL. Not really much to do, not another kill found. It was the full eco, but another quick and concise victory there for Eternal Fire, dropping 1 single player. Actually might help them out a little bit. They talked about it on the desk. We need Woxic to get the AWP nice and early here. With that found money, they might be able to bring it out in this first gun round and have a serious advantage here on Mirage.
Big topic of conversation with Woxic.
Yeah,
those early rounds, how can he get going?
So it's actually pretty good that you had 1 player go down there, enables the AWP. The money's nice and strong here. They're up against the AK-47s. What kind of stance are Eternal Fire going to present? Smoke down towards windows. Antares, though, full send, top of mid. Wants to set the tone for this half. Doesn't want to allow NaVi to get comfortable whatsoever. As we do see, they're setting up for an A execution here, and there's 4 players this side of the map. Smokes are already down. Who will frag first?
It's going to be Calix, but look at NaVi. They want to go hard and fast. They're setting a pace at the start of this game. They want to catch Eternal Fire on the wrong foot here at the beginning, and at least they're going to get a bomb plant this time. Wonderful drop, very, very low. I think that was the Molotov that managed to burn him down, but it is still going to be a 4 versus 4, and look who's creeping down through the middle. Imma, a little bit late to the party, but maybe it's timed just absolutely perfectly. That smoke has blocked him off, but it doesn't matter. No one's been able to clear defusion yet. No one can even get close to the bomb site at the moment. And Imma shooting Ricardia in the back of Eternal Fire. They might have to save this round.
I think you might be onto something here. The AWP of Woxic and Madja, who's currently on 4-0, have to yield, they have to give in. The execution proves to be too strong. They are locked out of the A bomb site, and it's the first round for NaVi. Posting their first nice and quickly here on the T side campaign. Boom goes the dynamite. 3 players survive as well. Money should be okay now for Eternal Fire with the saved AWP. But they was locked out, Anders. There's nothing they could do whatsoever. No one could break through the initial smokes and couldn't find the frags. And they had that initial kill as well, Calix.
Yes.
Takes the first frag, but nice flank coming in from him and made things very uncomfortable and wonderful, managing to make that AK-47 sing on the A bomb site. So the buy comes through. Pretty decent for Eternal Fire, and we'll see whether Rukadia and his aggression will be finding an opening kill once again here, pushing up towards the top of middle.
Oh, he's been given a little bit of distraction here, shooting through the smoke. I mean, someone could be tempted to wide swing that when they hear the bullets coming through, but it doesn't seem like that's the case at the moment. NaVi hanging out a little bit at the top of mid. Oh, well, maybe not the grenade that he was looking for. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's early on here. Great news for NaVi proving to themselves early in the half that they're able to take that A-bomb site without running into too much trouble.
A real test here. You can see Rukadia is going to be baited in by Zantares. It's a lovely setup. They can pull this one off. They're onto something. He'll take the initial aggro. Needs a double kill now. Looking for the hat trick. He'll maintain somewhat of an advantage. 1 minute remaining. It's a 3 versus 3. Bombs tucked away towards short, and now it's going to be Poor Magia at the back of the B bomb site, isolated. Woxic rotating in towards the window, but his in-game lead has gone down. B side open. It's down to the Turkish sniper.
It's a really big issue. Calic's going to get picked off on the other side, and there's plenty of time left here. Woxic, all right, that's a good shot, but the bomb is going to get planted on the other side, and there is nothing that he could do about it. If he was to run for it right now, I mean, it would be an insane clutch at the start of the game, but also he's risking a lot of money, and he's already made the choice, staying far, far away. It's a shame that Magia went down, because that was the deciding difference. That's really what opened up the round here for NaVi. So they're going to be tying up the game very, very early on here. NaVi, not flustered at all losing the pistol. They look like they're locked in at the moment.
Absolutely true. And Eternal Fire only receiving $1,900 in terms of loss bonus. Entering this next round, it's going to be very difficult to do much of this AWP. It's kind of full eco territory. We've got the caveat, the AWP. You can win this round technically if you don't want to invest too much. We'll see what they have at their sleeve. Rukadia will have $1,200 residual, but we are all tied up at 2-2. Nice round for NaVi once again. That B split taking down the two-man setup towards short as well. Looked like they baited in Rukadia purple. He gets the double kill. Needed 3 though to really seal the deal. And this might be the first tactical timeout required. Just considering the financial situation, you can see how effective the bait and switch was there towards short, but Wonderful takes him down. And then that very important frag towards Magia as well. Calix had no idea that Immo was holding the extremities. And as mentioned, has to be the eco around the AWP. Woxic will have the AWP and a Molotov, but that is about it. They'll keep the money at $2,000. There is a slight chance they can win this round, but you would have to go absolutely massive.
He's in the center of the map, so he can pretty much go wherever he wants, but it looks like another really fast execute. Very similar to us last time. Flashbang on the ramp. They're setting up the wall of smokes towards the jungle. Gonna be a boost on the other side. Maybe get a kill with this one. Oh, no. They did fail it a little bit there. That's a shame, because if they'd done that one correctly, they could have had the early kill. I don't think they would have won the round, but at least you do a little bit of damage. And this is another round for NaVi, no question about it.
Yeah, 3 in a row, Anders are looking very comfortable out there. The AWP doesn't have really any impact whatsoever. No damage inflicted to the NaVi outfits. So objective here for Eternal Fire is hold on to the sniper. Money will be okay going forward. They get $2,400. Means a pretty reasonable buy, because he Calix with the Zeus up and towards the B apartments here. No one should go hunting. There's no real reason to. And 5 players surviving for NaVi. 3 rounds in a row. Their money's going to be very strong going forward. There we have it. Very clean and concise round. Magia the only player to go down, but the AWP is brought over to the following round here. Alexi B looking very comfortable and confident with the calls. Lots of set pieces here, keeping the 5-man unit together and trading at those kills.
We haven't seen that many rounds, but the truth is they've already hit almost the entire map, and they've found success almost everywhere, NaVi. That's a big problem for Eternal Fire. There's no real backbone that they can rely on right now, saying, you know what, at the very least, we're always winning that mid fight, or we're good at controlling the A ramp. Like there's not a lot to fall back on at the moment. That's an issue, and that's something that they're going to have to make up for here, because Alexi is a great in-game leader. If you let him loose like this, if he has every pathway on the map open to him, he's going to tear you apart.
Well, the rounds have been winning. There hasn't been much pushback whatsoever. We'll see whether this buy is going to have something to say about his onslaught of executions. We've got a couple of M4s in the mix here. WP, of course, saving the previous round. It's actually pretty reasonable. Zantares with no utility. I guess that is quite an issue. Woxic still at 3,900. Very important round here. Na'Vi hunting for their fourth in a row. It's another pocket Stratlanders of 4 players heading towards the apartment at the start of the round. No defaults here. Looking to get stuck in. It's Bits at the tip of the spear as Madja has no idea. He'll be going down, but no, finds the flick and the opening frag.
I thought maybe, just maybe, Madja heard the burn damage, but he clearly didn't. He was just very quick to react.
Crazy. He gets away with the opening kill.
They needed that. They needed something to go their way. It's about time. They are on the more favored side, Eternal Fire. They do not want to go down early here. You need to win the majority of the rounds. You need to get into the second half without Na'Vi feeling too good about themselves. And I do like this. You could see the adjustment as well because they're worried about that same A execute. So now they're moving Calyx into that shadow position. So try and stop Na'Vi, although it's not going to be Santaris. Ima takes him down.
Santara is really yet to get going here.
Yeah.
Quite deep in this first half, and yeah, he just rolls over towards that window position. Back to a 4-on-4 we go. 45 seconds. Woxic, big miss towards the connector. Difficult shot. But now Wicardi to be tested. Ima fumbles the jump towards window. Might be a blessing in disguise. As we're going into a B split once again, it has been a difficult position for Madja to hold on to. Smoke down towards the van, flashing short. He's under a lot of pressure as Na'Vi flooding towards the bomb site now.
Reduced to hiding inside of the smoke, but he will get the headshot and take down JL's wonderful. Fighting back left and right, and he just dips into the smoke and escapes the AWP. Still 15 seconds left. Where is that bomb plant coming through? Finally, it's happening, and Immer on the flank here. This could be the round-winning kill, and he's not going to hesitate. Will take down Woxic. Calyx. If his teammates were alive, this would be a sick flank at the late end of the round, but it's not going to make a difference now. He's already been spotted. The grenade, not enough to kill Wonderful, and that means he has to back on out. Na'Vi picking up another round.
It was always going to be a difficult round for Eternal Fire. They were missing some key pieces of utility. They didn't have a defuse kit on Calyx here. 2 versus 1, certainly within his wheelhouse, but just out of position, no opportunities to take it, and that's unfortunate. Eternal Fire with that massive opening frag from in-game leader Madja. Arguably shouldn't have picked it up, but he did. It was a nice clean 5-on-4, but they couldn't hold on. Torn limb by Na'Vi here. 2 players survive. The loss bonus starting to accumulate as they start posting a ton of rounds in a row here. It's going to be 4 clean for Na'Vi. And yeah, a notably absent Zantares so far.
Yeah, but what's really remarkable is so many of these rounds right now have been basically constructed by Wonderful, just getting insane kills with the AK left and right. Now he's picked up the AWP, but the way that he's going, you almost wish he would just keep playing with the AK because he's been very, very proficient so far in the game.
It's true. Top fragging. Bits yet to even find a kill. None of them available. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. And we are going to see a half buy here from Eternal Fire. Getting a bit desperate out there now. MP9s and a Desert Eagle. A couple of M4s in the mix. That's for Woxic and Calyx. Madja at the top with Wicardi up. And wow, he's been taken down once again. Starting to get bullied on this side of the map. It's a wide open B bomb site. Probably round already unless Calyx can rotate in and do something unthinkable. It's not going to happen. Bits starting to show some form. A double kill to get off the mark here in the quarterfinal. And that's it. Nothing really more can be done. The bomb's going to rotate through the apartment itself, and Alexi B holds the extremities up the map, ensuring that no Eternal Fire players can consider this retake.
That's a horror show around for Eternal Fire, because the one thing that you could maybe hope for is that, okay, maybe players like Alexi and Bit and maybe even JL are having a bit of a slow start, and it's just some of the players on Na'Vi are good. But then you see Bit show up in a round like that. That was so crisp. That makes you think, oh God, it's not that they're coming into this one cold with some of their players. They just haven't had a chance because Wonderful and him have been taking all the kills.
It's true. That was a statement round from Bit. Just as we call him out, he hits 2 absolute bangers. Single-handedly wins the round there. 5 in a row. Maximum loss bonus, at least for Eternal Fire. That's $3,400 per player. They'll save an M4 and an MP9. The AWP is available for Woxic. He can drop a weapon over to Madja. He's having a rough time now in that B bomb site. I think moving the AWP in towards B might be the call for Woxic into this next round. I think it has to be.
It's a good idea because it will also give them some more defense towards the middle. You can sort of more easily justify having that mid or that second B player
Look at this,
moving the catwalk. Yeah. This is unbelievably crisp. Even this kill. Doesn't take a lot. Little burst of bullets coming out, and Bit basically wins the round with those 2 kills. A 5-2 scoreline as we lead into round number 8. And NaVi are running away with this opening map here. Eternal Fire yet to really get stuck in.
4 players towards the apartments once again. Now I've got Alexi B just patrolling middle, trying to get a bit of information. Woxic will open things up. That's an opening frag. Can't hold on to the advantage once again. Zantares seems like he's forcing the issue time and time again and being punished. Down he goes with nothing. This B bomb site to be tested once more. Maja, same smoke down, flashbang to try and find some time and space as the rotations come through. Ricardia, nice dink, even better from Bits.
His reply was beautiful. That should have been Ricardia winning that fight every single time, but instead they just pick apart the defense. Maja, he's being pushed forward. They're all waiting for him. He's dead immediately, and it's just Calyx left. Yeah, there's nothing reason to even go to the bomb site. NaVi, even though they're really almost at the bomb site, they slow it down. They allow for the rest of Eternal Fire to get there. They even catch Calyx with a smoke at the end.
This
brilliant
4-1 setup is pretty brutal. You've got Alexi B, in-game leader, top and middle, giving all the information over. That aggression's coming in. Zantares goes down with absolutely nothing once again. I think he's playing a frustrating game at this stage. His teammates are begging him just to reel it in. Hold with the crossfires, because they get the opening frag once more, then he goes down for nothing.
What a tough position for Zantares to be in, because if you have the kind of aura around you that he has, like he's supposed to be the big game player here. You almost have to try and play into it. Like, I'm sure he is forcing it in some ways. Might have come into the game with a feeling that, I'm going to be the one that's going to make the difference here and really bring down NaVi. It's not been possible so far. 10-2 for Wonderful. Immer up there as well with 6 kills. But you see, whenever any of the other NaVi players get a chance, they look very crisp, mechanically looking very, very solid here. Eternal Fire in a lot of trouble already.
6 rounds in a row. The hype of this matchup starting to deflate. The CT side is looking weak. Alexi B has got the meeting out of the palm of his hand right here. The money is fantastic. That won't be an issue for the remainder of their T-side campaign. JL looks like Magis had to be taken out of the B bomb site. And he goes down to low HP, but actually finds the kill. So they've tagged him up, they've changed his stance. It's a partial investment, and it's the opening frag once again for Eternal Fire. But can they capitalize? They've got themselves a second rifle here.
Yeah, but the time that it's taking to pick those up, giving a lot of mid-control for NaVi, which they are pretty swiftly converting into what looks like a bit of a B pincer coming in.
Imma's been such a nuisance in this connected position. Constantly a thorn in their side, and continues to find frag after frag, this time taking down Woxic, but not for long. It's going to be Calyx maintaining the advantage. Can they break the streak of 6 rounds here as NaVi once again try their luck at the B bomb site? A nice boost for Zantares, yet to get going since the pistol round. 50 seconds remaining. They kind of have to commit to this, Anders, and we'll see if Bits can crack things open once again. Finds Maja. Will they detect Zantares on the other side?
Yeah, but he has to give up his position, so it's no longer a real surprise, and he can't land the Deagle shot. Bit with one more cracking headshot to enter the B bomb site with. And Calyx, again, you don't have a kit, you don't have any of the grenades. As cool as it would be to run across the map and try and clutch this one, the odds are not in your favor.
So many opportunities, so many opening picks, and they're just not being converted here. They even have the stack in the B bomb site. They are ready for it. It's the place that keeps getting tested round after round here. A change of setup, an opening frag from Maja, a scavenge rifle, and the B stack still not enough here. It's going to be 7 rounds in a row for NaVi. Time is of the essence here for Eternal Fire. It started off so well, such a convincing pistol victory. Really set the tone for the game, but star players not showing up. Woxic 3-on-3 on what is commonly referred to as an Orpus paradise. Mirage should be farming here. Zantares as well, similar issues. Seems like he's frustrated and forcing these fights time and time again. He's just not winning them.
I guarantee with the adrenaline pumping, these rounds are flying by for Eternal Fire. They're going to look at the scoreboard and they're going to think, I can't believe it. How are we already down this much? We've barely even got the quarterfinals started. And it's a 7-2 scoreline, leading us in round number 10.
Oh!
God, that's JL
See ya!
helping out with Immer in the middle, and they just explode Woxic. Not a chance.
Oh my days. Finally, it's an opening frag for NaVi. Surely a death sentence here. And an airstrike for Wicadia. Second kill found, 5 on 3. It's a double orb setup, but it's going even worse. Maja clutches the sniper, but all of his teammates have gone down here with absolutely nothing going in their favor. It's going to be a frag surely. Zantares makes his position known.
He's locked in. Like, he's locked in 4 different ways. Because Bit has already taken the bomb site behind him. He got that kill coming out of the palace. And now there's nothing to do. Another airstrike, Henry. This time, Centaur is the victim, and it's just Maja left.
Oh,
absolutely no chance. My God.
They're trying absolutely everything here. You've got to give it to Eternal Fire. They're adjusting the setup, the formation. This time the double orb setup, but we've got to see that shot from JL at the start of the round. Absolutely clotheslines walks in to kick things off as Maja fights for his life now. All he can really do is hold on to the AWP. It looks like he's good to do so. I assume he hits this shot on Bit. And now in a 1 versus 2, but no chance of winning the round, of course. And they're going for the hunt here. Im's low HP doesn't matter too much. And he should have this frag. Maja doing a great job of staying alive here. Padding the stats. Oh, wow. He actually does it, Anders. Not bad at all. A great sequence. But doesn't really mean too much apart from he saves the AWP. Money not a factor on the NaVi side, but he is leading by example. Top fragging now for Eternal Fire. They need every other player to step up at this stage.
This is the issue. It's actually providing an extreme contrast. Why is Maja, the senior player on the team, yeah, he's got all the veterancy, but he's not supposed to be the star player. He is showing up. He is ready for this quarterfinal. Where is the rest of the squad right now?
Well, analysts were talking about it, like he's overperformed in the elimination stage. In fact, he has had so many great performances, it didn't seem sustainable going into the quarterfinals. He's still turning up, he's still delivering. Where is Zantares when you need him? Challenge again towards the connector, smoked off, vision removed. He's gonna pop the smoke open, but gets nothing for him.
Yeah, I think that smoke even falls a little bit too short, so might give some space. Ima looking to see if he could find somebody. Definitely knows that Wicadia is in there. My God, the captain of the team showing up, leading by example. You need somebody else here. Centaur is definitely one of the big candidates. 5 kills so far. Need to quickly double that. They needed a minimum to win the last 2 rounds here. Make it an 8-4 scoreline. And even that's not going to be that amazing, but it's something to work with.
Well, they saved the AWP in the previous round, courtesy of Maja. This smoke, see whether that's going to be a factor here. They're hoping to smoke the connector itself so they can cross up. For now, though, it's going to be Ima fighting back. Alexi B calls for the execution, 30 seconds. Calyx, we need a rock-solid defense here. We'll see if he can deliver.
So many of them. Jail with a team kill, but might not even make a difference at this point. 2 of them towards CT spawn as the bomb is getting planted. 20 seconds on the clock, and they're not going to be able to stop it here. Centaurus, bit of a jump to try and bait out the shot, but now Wonderful is in position. Molotov coming out, and actually they're putting some pressure on. Still will find the shot. Centaurus had him locked in the corner and low on health, but at the end of the day, it'll make no difference whatsoever. NaVi on 9 rounds, wiping out Eternal Fire in this opening map.
The flames starting to diminish here in the quarterfinal. Where is Eternal Fire? They've won the pistol, the second follow-up anti-eco, but since then it's been nothing but one-way traffic. Alexi B dominates the connector once again, even with a team frag. It's Wonderful taking down Zantares, who's again forcing the issue, hoping to convert the little damage he did. It doesn't happen. He's inside his own head, and Wicadia hits the deck as another opening kill from Wonderful, making a double. Removes Zantares once again. 5 on 3 before we even get into the opening sectors of the round.
They hardly even get to touch the ground in the middle before they're dead. He's lightning fast. They catch Alexi B a little bit off guard.
Here we go.
Here comes the return. Eternal Fire, they get some kills going their way, but they also get that grenade. He's tagged up a little bit, and still NaVi will take this kind of a trade. A 3 versus 3, and 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Jail selling the idea that they might be trying to hit this A-bomb side. Deep smoke coming up. Oh, and the opening. He nearly gets Calyx the grenade. He fades away. He's lucky to be alive.
Well, towards the underpass we go. Be wonderful in bits with the AWP in hand. C4's there as well. Woxic trying to take some territory, but JL seems to be unaware. Nice maneuver. Woxic gives the man advantage. The final round of this first half. They need this third on the board. Bits going for the backstab in the B bomb side once again. Madge has been hunted here. Time and time again, he's cowering at the back of the site. MP9 in hand at the van. Obviously a checked position, and Bit is en route as he sniffs things out here. If he finds his kill, the round might be done. He's definitely going to check it, Anders. Does he come out on top, though?
Here we go! Madge! He's stepping up every single time they need him. He'll find the last one. And a 9-3 at the end of it. And almost all of the rounds, thanks to Madge, the captain of the team, doing whatever he can to make this work.
Well, they'll take it. They pick up the first and final round of this first half, but it doesn't feel like nearly enough. On the CT side, they've got a lot of work to do now. Maybe some nerves. Just maybe a little bit out of their depth as well from a tactical POV. It looked like Alexi B just had them in his pockets. The majority of that first half, so many set pieces, so much punishment towards B and middle. This is the opening sequence of the round, and there's a double kill for Wonderful. Still wasn't quite enough. It's NaVi with 9, Eternal Fire with 3 after sealing that final round away. It goes without saying, it's a very important pistol round here. Eternal Fire, they've got themselves a couple of smokes, 3 flashbangs, and in terms of upgraded weaponry, we have a P250 in the hands of Zantares. Hasn't turned up thus far, but it's never too late. If he can find something quite special here, all will be forgiven. They have to pick up this pistol. He'll head towards the Palace position and needs to play like a king.
It would be one hell of a comeback if they're going to be able to do it here. You could see Eternal Fire set up to crack open the A bomb site. Bits blind behind the smoke, just trying to land a headshot, but unable to connect with anything at the moment. Madge down below spotted. He's worried about getting jumped, and yeah, he's kind of the linchpin here. He's supposed to be the late flank. He doesn't want to die early. Bomb looks like it's going to get planted. This is a brilliant start here for the Turkish side. They are well on their way to winning this round. Now, there is a Molotov, but no defuse kit in play in the round, so already time is of the essence here. They need this round. Eternal Fire getting a little bit of pushback now. Wonderful with a couple of shots, Madge. There's the late flank. That's all you need to do. Just stay alive now. They have to defuse that bomb, and it takes 10 seconds. A 2 versus 3. And I think they've done enough here, Henry. I don't think they're going to be able to give this round back up again. Alexi goes down. Calix with a couple of good kills in Eternal Fire. The first sign of life for them.
We said they needed it. And it's quite convincing in the end. 3 players surviving. Nice flank from Madge. Continues his run of good form. Didn't say much about Zantares in that sequence, but still. Bomb planted, execution successful. The retake not possible for NaVi there without the defuse kit. And I'm assuming they take the full eco here. No real reason to force into this particular round. Got a Desert Eagle for Wonderful. Can't blame him. He's got 17 kills and 5 deaths thus far. It's got to be a clean one for Eternal Fire, though. Need to make sure that they find the 2-0, the 9-5. XCB will tuck himself in towards the ladder room here. Bomb down, top of middle. Let's be probing out the map. Getting things out. Andrew is showing a little bit of presence towards B. It's actually a bit of a stack here from NaVi as well. The Zeus beneath the window. JL ready and waiting. Speaking of which, Alexi B, same weapon in towards ladder row.
This is the kind of round that could spiral.
Well, they've got Woxic already in jungle, so he's confirmed that A's pretty much clear at this stage. Should be a done deal. Can't imagine a world where they give this one up.
It's getting a bit worried because that is the AK that's leading in there, so I was thinking if Alexi gets the Zeus kill on the AK, you never know what could happen. Zantares a bit dangerous. Stunned by Alexi, and a headshot from Wonderful.
Oh, not like this, boys.
No, surely not. Woxic has got a little bit of a backstab going on. It's going to be a free kill on the first one. Wants to swing wide to get some more, but better be careful. That is the deal back there. The bomb's being planted. Again, it should be Eternal Fire winning this one, even if NaVi are making it, a little bit of a roller coaster ride here.
Nice work from Alexi B. He might be onto something here. Save the AK-47. Boost the funds going forward here. Eternal Fire will win the round, but certainly some frustrating frags going against them. It's Woxic. Looking to farm some extra cash here. Imma, he's got the Zeus still in hand. It's recharged, it's ready to go.
Doesn't look like anyone is going to be exiting that way. And I like this, though. I mean, saving the AK is absolutely worth it. Pull it on over into the next round, even out the fight against the other AKs on the EF side. Okay.
Well, a very important round coming up next. Money should be quite decent now for NaVi with a saved AK-47. Eternal Fire are winning both pistols at this stage. 2-0 in both halves, but this is round 3. It's where the wheels fell off on their CT side. It almost went horribly wrong here, but crisis averted. 9-5 as Eternal Fire start to crawl their way back into the series. AK is pretty much across the board, apart from Woxic, he's saved Mac 10.
It looks like Eternal Fire want to try and go for a similar execute as the one that NaVi were doing a couple of rounds there.
Yeah, this is a pocket strat off the get-go. Execution, 5 players on this side of the map with Cardia, that's more like it. Opening frag, a pair of them found. It's now down to Bit, MP9, and nothing he can do as he's ran down, round over. Eternal Fire on their feet as they keep their sheet very clean here. 5 players alive and well. JL and Alexi B, no choice but to save their rifles here. Convincing from Eternal Fire.
If you want to build a comeback, this is exactly how you would do it. That first buy round for NaVi, slap the rifles out of their hands, get that A-bomb site.
That's certainly the best sequence we've seen from Wakadia.
Yes. This has happened before, though. You know, there are some games where it's the in-game leader, it's not the superstar that carries some of the early game, and it gives some time for some of the stars to really wake up. So hopefully, that's what we're seeing. Wakadia and Centaurus, yeah, a bit of a slow first half. But if you can get it into the game now, then who really cares?
Oh, it's absolutely true.
9-6.
They'll be feeling themselves now. If Wakadia can keep that up, NaVi could be in a lot of trouble here. 2 rifles saved, however. One's the AK, a FAMAS as well. Loss bonus done to accumulate. They'll be getting $2,900 into this round, so we'll see what kind of approach they go for. Looks to be a partial investment. 9-6. It's that FAMAS and AK in the hands of JL. Coming on 5 kills. They haven't had to do too much so far in their campaign of Mirage, but they would love them to really arrive. Going into round number 16 here, pushes off towards Shaw. Maja leads the way in towards this B bomb site. Pop flash, gaining some control. A little bit of damage inflicted towards Wonderful as well. But bear in mind, hasn't got any Kevlar, and you can see how squishy he is. And vulnerable to the grenades, down to just 29 points of health. So Jesse wants the AWP going forward. Showing more and more B presence here. Madge is trying to keep it on that side of the map, and he'd be right in doing so. There's actually a bit of a 3-man stack.
Looking at the mini-map, it's a big giveaway, the bomb making its way this side of the map, so looks like we know where this is going to finish.
They've just rotated out as well.
Yeah.
That is brutal. They had the stack ready and waiting. They rotate everyone out just as Eternal Fire are setting themselves up.
And they're going to finish with this kind of grenade from Ricardia, even if it maybe was meant to go down below, it doesn't really matter. It's selling the idea. All of NaVi quite sure, okay, we made a bit of a rotation this way. We're hearing the grenades. It looks like we've got the right idea. This round should really be done every single time.
Yeah, you would think so. That's it. They've confirmed the B-bomb side is wide open. They have Short under lock and key. It's Wakadia. His position might be a question mark here. Could get dropped by Bits, but he's well aware of it. Perfect crosshair placement. And that's round over. Eternal Fire running away with this second half. Seems to be a T-sided affair here on Mirage these days.
Oh, you could feel the energy was kind of leaving the arena a little bit because NaVi were winning so much. But Eternal Fire had something to say about it. Wakadia started to wake up. That is the first part of the puzzle. But we're all still here in the Royal Arena waiting for Centaurus. A lot of eyes going to be fixed on him. A big job to do here today. And so far, he's been slacking a little bit, but we'll see. There's still some time left for him to arrive on the main stage here in Copenhagen. A timeout's been called for NaVi. Probably a good idea by now.
Oh yeah, certainly. This one's starting to spiral. We thought, okay, the pistol going against him shouldn't be a massive issue here, but Madge's calling an absolute blinder on the T side. Replicating the good form we saw from Alexi B. Lots of execution, lots of 5-man plays. And it's working out perfectly. And the money's looking very healthy on that side of the server as well. They've got the walks at KWP.
We're getting into the last stretches of it here. It's a 9-7. Berserker Mount! Yeah, let's go. This is going to be a little bit of a closer game than we were expecting, Henry. We're in the 17th round. An Eternal Fire still burning hot here towards the quarterfinals. JL getting shot in the foot, trying to get through. Yeah, he has to escape. He did not want to stay in the window even a second longer. And they look like they're doing another execute towards the bomb site. But this time, NaVi, they have more players here.
Another set piece, Anders. You're dead on. No defaults here, ladies and gentlemen. They're throwing the kitchen singing towards the A bomb site. The smokes are deployed. It's Imma taken out of position. They've got no vision on the choke points whatsoever. Everyone behind the utility. Imma trying to breach the smoke. Have some sort of impact here as NaVi are left looking at 6s and 7s. The first frag is available to them. Imma will just about pick it up by taken by Xantares.
Let's get Xantares warmed up. He's been missing 9 kills on him. 3 versus 3 now. We look at JL. 1 grenade soaring through the sky, landing at the ticket booth right now, might give them the round. Wonderful has shown up. He's got 18 kills. He is leagues ahead of everybody else on the server at the moment. You could see him slow wheeling that cannonball, but he missed the timing. I think Khaled saw that, but he can't land it. He had the opportunity. He knew that Wonderful was there, but he's just so quick on the other side. Xantares trying to walk out. This is a dangerous game. If you miss the timing, you don't know if the scope is at the corner. You could be dead instantly. But he takes a deep breath, takes a wide step out. Now he's in the open. Oh, shot in the back. And Wonderful with it all to do still. 1 versus 3 here. Ricardia locked in up against the corner. He needs to land a couple of great shots, but it's Wonderful. You look at that, Henry. Beautiful, powerful, wonderful.
He's stepping up just when they needed him most there, denying the 5-round streak for Eternal Fire. They had that round in their pocket. It was a done deal. The execution was perfect. The CTs were locked out. They didn't want to commit. They were waiting for the response to come through, and the wheels fall off. Xantares couldn't find the kills in towards CT spawn. He gives Wonderful an inch, and he takes a mile as they get double digits. The first round posted by NaVi, it's 10-7. Imma finding some confidence here, AK-47 in hand. Looking to find the opening frag, but takes a heavy grenade en route, down to 58 points of health. And again, we're sending 4 players in towards the B apartments. It's going to be the quick execution once again. Good incendiary from Alexi B. Buys himself some time for rotations if required. They've got full mid-control here. Flashbang deployed. Plenty of time in the round. You can see it's Maja just showing some presence towards A. Smokes off connector, throws a flash at the A ramp, but it's all a ruse. They're getting ready in towards B. If Alexi B jumps up, he'll get a lot more than he bargained for. There's the jump and the headshot delivered by Wagadia.
What a stunning opening for JL. He might be able to do even more. He did so much damage. Xantares practically dead, but the bomb is being planted right now. 4 versus 4. And look at how far away Bit is in the bomb plant here. Maja, he is a rock star at the moment. 15 kills, taking down JL. And NaVi have pulled the plug on the round. They want to exit it. They want to save the rifles. Eternal Fire up to 8. Okay, this game is warming up now.
Yeah, Maja's absolutely killing it out there. A constant nuisance, always in the back lines. The backstabs are brutal. He's showing so much presence towards A as well, with very precise utility, keeping them guessing. And NaVi, after breaking this streak, are back to misery. 3 players will just have to save. Eternal Fire pull another one back. Alexi B, we said it, as soon as he jumps up, he needed the information, Anders. He needed to spot what was going on, taken down quickly, and now it's a round over at that stage.
He got the information, all right.
Oh, he certainly did. Yeah, we really have got a game on our hands now. This one's at a knife edge. Weapons saved for NaVi, of course, but they'll take the tactical timeout. Things starting to spiral on their CT campaign. 1 round picked up thus far. Losing both pistols. And now the CT side, it's looking pretty weak.
They're doing all this work, Henry, without Xantares.
It's true.
He arrives.
Yeah, you're right. It's a really good point.
Like, that's the difference right now. That's what's going to make it.
What's the tactical timeout? Gonna bring to the table here for NaVi. As mentioned, they save plenty of weapons. That's not an issue. Money is absolutely fine. It's Maja, though, who's really causing the problems out there. 15 kills, 11 deaths. In terms of the opening kills on Alexi B, he's won 3 direct duels against him. Very important round. NaVi pretty much fully invested here. Imma hasn't found much success towards the top and middle, trying to slow them down with the incendiary. This time AK in hand, can't find the opening shot. Xantares on the other side, good flashbang. He knows there's a chance! The spray down is perfect. Opening frag found. Space given over. And they can reset the round here. They just want to make sure they maintain a 5-on-4 situation. Smoke down towards connector. Maja working through the underpass position. Alexi B gonna try and get some damage inflicted here. Pops the smoke open. No one to be seen on the other side. Maja gonna sneak through the smoke here, gain control of the window room.
Oh, and he's gonna win that fight. Alexi able to pick it up, and look at how many people they've got here. They have the AWP in the B hallway, so they can rotate 3 people to the A bomb side. They're doing what you wanted Eternal Fire to do in the first half. Oh, yeah. What a cracking headshot.
Yeah.
Taking down 1, and he's gonna get more. A second kill as JL goes down and bit. Inside of the bomb side alone, they're all coming for him. He's locked in here, he needs the backup. Oh, it's right through the wall. Wonderful, he finds another kill.
Is it going to be enough, though, and is the bomb to be planted? 2 versus 1 is Woxic and Mercadia, who's on an absolute tear right now. Leg shot. Wonderful down to half HP here. Still has somewhat of a chance at the USP after he flashes himself. I think he has to give in. He has to yield as Eternal Fire will find yet another round. They close the gap down to just 1 round here. Wonderful will save his AWP. The tactical timeout does nothing for them. And Mercadia getting stronger and stronger as the rounds go by. He's now the top fragger, up to 16 kills. Wonderful will have to sit back and wait for his moment to strike. He hit a banger, but it's nowhere near enough. Eternal Fire now looking to close this game out. Take their opponent's pick of Mirage after a desperate first half. Down 9-3. A resurgence.
Oh, look at this. This is right in front of the stage. A little Turkish corner that's building down there. And they are fired up right now. And I guarantee they can hear this in Istanbul as well. And in Ankara, they are listening in right now. I guarantee it. The dreams of an entire nation here on the stage in Copenhagen tonight. And they are building this game back up again. They look like they were defeated in that first half. They looked absolutely miserable, but Maja leading from the front. One of the most veteran players we have in the major still.
Here we go, Anders looking for the knockout punch. A execution off the bat. It's going to be Bit to try and defend here. M4 in hand, they're scrambling back to the bomb side. They've got to play in front of the utility this time. And here comes Eternal Fire flooding out of the palace. And it's Xantares finding the hat-trick. Finally, he arrives on the server, and what a stunning sequence it is. 3 kills found, round over. We tie things up 10-10.
They call him the Turkish Terminator, and you just then saw why. What a mind-bending way to enter a bomb site.
Yeah,
he
here.
Spotted Bit. He didn't even fire the gun. He said, I know you have to peek again. I know you're going to stand up, and I will blow your head straight off. They've tied the game 10-10.
He said as Xantares arrives, it could be in a lot of trouble. It's Wonderful, cowering at the back of the B bomb side now. I'm not sure he can hold on to this one. Misses the shot, Mercadia takes him down, and they've done it. Tying things up at 10-10. It seemed like they was done. It seemed like they were down. But Eternal Fire kept on fighting this second half, winning the pistol. Just needed Xantares to arrive, and God, does he ever. What a brutal spray down from the Palace. As we get into round number 21, Anders, NaVi starting to shrink now. They'll have pistols pretty much across the board. Imma bravely purchases the Hero M4A1S. Mercadia have a chance of an opening kill. Converted, it's the CZ that will elude him in the end, but still, the all-important rifle removed early. Wonderful waiting in towards this window position, perched up on the cinder blocks.
we don't know if there's anyone else down there. They smoke it off. That is sick! Put some whipped cream on top, Henry, and call that the Desert Eagle because he just took down 2 kills. That was so sweet. Calix and Woxic left. If this is how it ends for Eternal Fire, if this is what tips the scale back for Na'Vi, that is too much to handle.
Oh my days. In the most unlikely rounds, Na'Vi have found some footing here on the CT side. Wonderful. Finds his 25th frag. Gonna be Calix though, backstabbing towards the B bomb site. Damage done towards the A side. Do not go down here, Woxic. The bomb is on his back. Needs to try and clamber in towards the B bomb site, which he will do. So the smoke down buys him a little bit of time. The backstab from JL in towards the Palace position, but we have got Calix ready and waiting. Seals the deal. Bits with a fighting chance here. He has got HP to work with and Kevlar.
I think if not for the roaring of the crowd, both Calix and JL would have heard each other, and it would have been a different outcome here. But now Bit sneaking in. Looking to clutch this one. It could be everything for Na'Vi. He gets the first one. He surely must know where Calix is.
He does.
Oh, Kit, 10 seconds. How do you even do this one, Calix? Deep breath. Trust in the fact that he's not going to be going for a straight 10-second defuse, and that should be the round. Bit had one chance here. It's a great attempt. It's a really, really nice attempt, but it's not going to be quite enough. Eternal Fire. After a 9-3 half, they're now back in the lead.
Oh, Bit survives with just 1 point of health. But it will be Eternal Fire course correcting after Wonderful did everything he possibly could from that window position. It looked like Xantares had his number all day long. First shot's a banger, second it's sensational, and still it's not quite enough. Calix making his way through the murder hole and causes absolute destruction in the B bomb site. 11-10. That was the partial buy from Na'Vi. They'll take that third and final tactical timeout here. It's their map pick. Things were looking so good. A foregone conclusion we assumed after the first half. 9-3 on their T-side campaign. But that's the lead gone. Eternal Fire 1 round away from map point here. And in terms of the overall buy, should be absolutely fine here for Na'Vi. You can see they've got the kits.
Well, listen,
AWP as well.
We had the conversation a lot on the Eternal Fire side of things, but now it's Wonderful. He's so far ahead. Where are the rest of them? Sure, Bit is up there. He had some cracking entries on the first half, but they need the rest of the squad right now.
Yeah, Alexi B 6-14, statistically speaking, was the lowest ranked player in the elimination stage. 0.8 rating. You thought he would start doing some serious work here in the quarterfinals. It's been a bit of a struggle for him. Wonderful, aggressive towards the underparts. 4 players on the B side of the map once again. They have got Maja. Similar approach to what Na'Vi are presenting in that first half, controlling middle, making sure no backstabs come through. And it looks like it'll peel off. Not fancying the initial execution here that's been tried and tested. It's worked out for them so many times, maybe just a B split. Get that smoke down towards connector in the window room. Walks it with the AWP. Cardia getting that smoke down towards window.
They still don't have mid control. We're under a minute. I'm not saying we have to get worried yet, but this is a much, much slower round out of the Turkish side than what we've seen before. Okay, nice test, and Imahil called it out, saying, yeah, that was the orbit top mid right now. 45 seconds, Henry. It looks like we're going to have another B finish.
Oh, yes,
it looks like there's going to be tested again for Alexi. Like you said, he's been struggling on the scoreboard. Now is his time to really make up for that. JL, same for him. He's back for it, but Xantares with a headshot. And Alexi's feet are on fire. Has to run out of that corner. 24 seconds now. Calix with a headshot. Should be enough, at least for the bomb part.
Oh, what a Molotov from Woxic as well. Buys him a lot of space. Huge miss from Wonderful. I don't think they can justify going for this retake anymore. Against all the odds, Eternal Fire have found map point on Na'Vi's pick, recovering a 9-3 deficit. What a recovery of a game here, showing fantastic mental fortitude. Na'Vi will have no choice but to save 2 rifles in the AWP. If Wonderful hits that shot, maybe there's something to be said about the retake, but no. It skims past the remaining Eternal Fire players. Map point, 2 opportunities to close out the map. We go 12-10. Huge. What a great call once again there from Maja. They were going for that initial B execution, but didn't feel it was quite the correct approach there. Back towards that mid control, slow utility, perfect trade. And Zantara is hitting the money shot towards short. JL had a chance to get multiple kills there, but completely shut down by the Terminator himself.
You know, this is following the classic script, or it would have been. You're the dark horse of the tournament. You go deeper than you've ever done before, and then you fall in the quarterfinals. That happens a lot. That's how it was playing out. But somehow they've changed the script. They're back online now, and they need but one more round. This would be a shocking comeback. I don't know if Navi have it in them to recover that one. This is Navi's map pick. Home ground for them. This is where they wanted to battle the Turks. Centaurus, another good entry, but they have to make it past Wonderful, and that has proven almost impossible for now.
Wow, it's a neutralizing kill, brings us back to the 4-on-4. He gets a reload in, holding towards CT spawn, but he can't stop the unstoppable force of Calix. He makes his way through the AK-47. Bomb should be planted now. A 4 versus 3. Is this where Eternal Fire find victory on Mirage? It looks so good for them. Backstab towards middle. Maja has been such a nuisance for Alexi B. Spotted. This is the frag could decide it all. Alexi B finds him.
Yeah, he had to win that one, but Calix, he's going to get Wonderful, the star player of Navi, down and out. And JL, he missed the first one. He won't miss the second one. A wide swing to shut it down. JL activated once again. All on Woxic. A bullet might do it, but it's going to be a quick return. They do have a kit, but they're going to go for the long defuse, and they should have the time for it as well. Navi keeping the dream alive.
It's really close there. As I mentioned, Alexi B, if Maja finds that kill top of middle, it's done. It's over. Alexi B with the presence of mind to check it. Been a great battle to follow. The two in-game leaders locking horns time and time again. And finally, Navi break the streak. Overtime looking very likely here. Can they find this round to close it all out? They'll use that third and final tactical timeout as we get into round number 24, Anders. A game that looked like it was done. That wasn't going to deliver to kick off this quarterfinal, but my God, has it ever come to life?
It had never looked more over than in the end of that first half. They were so deflated. It was really just Maja out there trying to wake up his team, trying to do whatever he can. And he did it. It actually worked.
So what's the call here from Maja? There's been some stunning calls from both in-game leaders on that T-side campaign. A lot of set pieces, a lot of five-man attacks. And this is more of a default approach this time. Smokes down towards middle. See Zantara is there with the AK-47 looking to battle it out once again. First kill goes in favor of JO and Bits. Overtime now, presumably locked in as we enter a 5 versus 3. Plenty of time on the clock here, but so much to do. It's Woxic with the AWP. Calix and Maja will join him. They've got zero positional control. The bomb's there towards Palace. Maja can't really go for the pick. If he dies, the round is well and truly over.
Now we're trying to catch this game right at the end. And it looks like they might have done enough. At least get this into overtime now. 5-on-3, Eternal Fire. Hoping for a miracle. I'm sure they do not want to play overtime. Jail around the corner. Woxic, he's got the advantage.
No way.
And they'll take him down. That's a good shot. We need about 2 or 3 more of those before this round is back on. The bomb in Palace. We know where this is going to finish, but the road there is a little bit long.
It's a nice smoke. It actually pulls the CT over as well. Wonderful. Has played so well. Perfect position to find this kill on Calix, but it'd be picked by Woxic and a whistle past both of them. Maja out of the Palace, found by Bits. Overtime now as we enter the 4 versus 2. 25 seconds remaining. They have no utility left on the T side. Scrambling to find kills here. I don't think there's anything that they can do about this scenario. Woxic did well to find the only pick, realizing it's the final round. Great shot landing, but just nothing to do. Nothing to say about this one. 10 seconds remaining, no way to plant the bomb. It's just for padding stats. Nothing more will be found, and we're going to overtime.
Catching the game right at the tail end. About to suffer one of the most brutal comebacks were Navi there, but instead They wake up just when they needed to. And now I want to see some more people help out Bit and Wonderful. Those two players need some backup from the rest of the squad. And Imma is showing some pretty good form in this last round, but it has to continue that way. All tied up, and we are at overtime, ladies and gentlemen. First 16.
Yeah, let's get it. A different approach here. Eternal Fire remain on the T side. You can see they're bombarding middle with utility. 4 players behind it as well, trying to get themselves quickly up towards shore. JL has been a bit of a nuisance for them here in this position. Always seems good for one frag. Zantares clotheslines him this time, opens things up, and Wakadi has found some space towards the A bomb side, converts the shot, and now it's down to Alexi B, finally showing some form here on the B bomb side. It could be enough to recover the round. Gallus goes down, and Woxic, surely nothing that can be done after losing the first 2 picks. Alexi B to save the day from the bench, as NaVi go 1-0 to kick off overtime here on Mirage.
What a time for Alexi to find his form again.
Yeah, he needed that.
We know he can do it. We know he's got it in him. It's a very, very stressful game for him so far. He did amazing calling on the opening half. They didn't really need him to get the kills. But now here towards the overtime, now they need him. They need the mechanical skill as much as they can get here on the NaVi side. And they win the first one. The crowd are on their side. I can tell you at home, every single time there's a NaVi kill happening here, you can feel it. The whole stage shakes. And let's just see Eternal Fire looking for another rapid A execute.
Yep, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Smokes down towards CT spawn. They're focusing on the Palace position this time. Maja leaves some utility for Zantares. He's been playing like an absolute beast in this Palace position. Can he find yet another hat trick? As they set up the initial smokes, time is of the essence, and Wonderful starting to drop off in form. He's been on 26 kills for some time. Smoke will take away his vision. Here comes a full commitment from Eternal Fire.
Hiding inside, Ricardia, it's a good shot, but Imma trying to create it back. It's not going to be possible. They go in one by one on the NaVi side, and they get pummeled trying to enter. Ricardia just at the edge, but it does not look like JL has any idea. They are going to be caught with their pants down. Wakardia, a double kill for the round is plenty enough here. Eternal Fire, they're going to take 13.
They certainly are. They've got a double orb set up on the T side of Mirage here. Imagine making it work as well. Huge frag found, bomb planted, and his JL thrust into a clutch. He's got to go for it, but Woxic hits a couple of very, very important frags there. We're tying things up at 1-1. Final round here in the T side campaign for Eternal Fire in overtime. I assume they'll throw the secondary orb away, keep it as an option, I suppose. And Wicardia and Woxic working in tandem to find very important kills here. Imagine with that solo orb frag as well, with the double orb setup on the T side here. We'll see if NaVi can take the lead as we close things out on their CT side. Woxic probing towards B once again, another 4-1 setup. Zendery down, courtesy of Alexi B.
Again, I wonder if he would have heard the scope. He was quite close by. Very hard to know in this kind of an environment how much you can actually hear, but he certainly Molotov and smoked it off, and it looks like thinking about going for a bit of a boost, but
yeah, definitely
it.
Considering it. Slow and steady so far from Eternal Fire here in the final round.
Yeah, look at Madja making noise on the A ramp.
He's been so good at this. He holds these 3 players towards the A side of the map time and time again. Alexi B not taking the bait this time. He spots everyone. JL in a prime position to get a multiple spray down here. Finds that first kill as Alexi B repositioned. They've locked them in towards the B apartments.
Oh, the shots are not missing. I don't know what's happening. There we go.
They're going to reset the round.
Yeah, they have to, but is that even possible at this late stage? 50 seconds on the clock. You're kind of beaten up. You spent a lot of your utility, and now you have to go back and try and get some mid-control. I don't know about this one. Madja, if you can win this fight against Wonderful, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say the round is back on, but boost on the other side. All right, he's going to give it almost a freebie there.
Yeah.
Alexi getting boosted up and getting taken down.
Big
25 seconds. They're back towards the site, and you're right. A grenade to slow them down. Madja doing whatever he can for his team, but I think they've run out of time here. Woxic gonna get down, and the bomb is to the back of the site. I don't think Madja can find these kills.
He's had some amazing shots in this particular round, but you're right, he's running out of time and indeed space. Leaps through the window, but it's NaVi holding on. A full round reset required after they were locked out of the B bomb site. This time Alexiv jumps for information, spots all 4 of them, and is able to hold them at bay. So much damage taken en route. They had to fall back towards middle, and you have to say, Anders, a great recovery from Madja, who seems to hit absolutely every shot presented to him right now. It wasn't quite enough there. The round reset cost him so much time, and he couldn't even attempt the clutch here. Bear in mind, you get 1 extra timeout once you enter overtime at this stage, and NaVi are opting to use it right now. They've got a 2-1 lead. First to 16, of course, as you mentioned, 15-15. We do it all over again. It's going to be Eternal Fire with a different setup. The double off once again, this time on the CT side, Woxic and Madja, enabling them to have that B turret, which has been a problem. Madja was getting focused in the back of the B bomb side time and time again. He wants to be able to fend them off and get the opening kill and make sure they can't just run riot on that side of the map.
Man, I would say this is also a risky play, though, because something that worked very well for NaVi were those fast A executes, and the huge downside to playing double AWP is when you have to retake with them. It's making me nervous, to say the least. But we're going to find out how this one plays out. Second half of overtime is live. Woxic getting denied any vision in the middle. No real surprise there. Looked like, oh, he's trying to run through. That's a lot of aggression from Bit. Is he still going to keep going for this? He seems like he's just ready to jump. How sick would that have been if he'd actually kept going? But yeah, he's going to fall back behind the smoke.
Wow.
Xantara is here.
This round's a little bit more subdued, but not for long, and it's going to be Xantara as aggressive, of course, top and middle. Immer fighting for his life here. It's a scrappy spray. He'll at least get 1 for his trouble, but it will be Bit now fighting in towards that B bomb side. Back and forth we go. JL, amazing shots in towards the B bomb side. The 2 versus 1 with wonderful, very low. JL is going to have to do the heavy lifting at this stage. The bomb's back in T spawn, though. Oh, that's rough.
You're right.
Chaotic round.
Alex sneaking up below. I think you're onto something. Chaos definitely entering the arena at this late stage. He's got the knife out. He knows they're going to be coming for a good Woxic. Some good communication saying, I'm gonna hold this line. They might get the bomb plant, but at least we're gonna have a bit of a flank going in. And NaVi are, look at how nervous they are. That bomb site is so suspiciously empty. You have to be wondering what else is going on. He's looking straight at it. Smoke goes up, and it could have been better timed. That might have saved Wonderful here, at least for a second, although Calix, he's dreaming about this one. It's right below as he gets the kill, and now JL alone, and the pressure is on. They're pushing in from either side, and he knows it has to push forward. It's a strong headshot here. He needs 1 more, and Woxic's on the other side. JL, can he? Oh! He can. They're at 15, and they've almost got the game.
That round is so difficult to call. It came down to raw skill. Back and forth we went towards middle. As the Titans started to lock horns, and JL delivering the goods to the B bomb site. Beautiful shots, great movement, and fantastic awareness time and time again. Up against Woxic at the AWP in the clutch. Xantara knows that's a significant round. That's now map points for NaVi, and bear in mind Eternal Fire at that 12-10 lead. It was all down to that kill, top and middle. If Alexiv was found, if Madja gets that frag, which objectively was on a plate for him, he actually overlooked the angle, fell back as a missed spray.
Yeah.
We would be on map 2 already. It'd already be over. And now they're looking down the barrel of having to chase double overtime here. Bear in mind it was a recovered game. Eternal Fire looked like they were done for after the first half. Their CT campaign yielded 3 rounds after posting the pistol victory and a 2-0 start. But the way they got back into this, to come crumbling down in overtime would be such a gut punch, but that might be the outcome here as we go 15-13. Eternal Fire, we need 2 rounds in a row, and it all starts with a pretty weak buy. Madja's down to the MP9. Incendiary top and middle, and this time finally a default. Haven't seen many of these today, and it's all been about the 4-1s, the set pieces. But it's now a flat default across the map, waiting for the initial aggression, knowing they've got Eternal Fire on the ropes here. Alexiv up against Wakadia and Xantara. the gruesome twosome, and Woxy to open things up. They've got the early advantage, and they'll hold on to it as well.
Oh, but Alexi's still back here. A couple of clean headshots, taking down Woxic and Santaris. They were not expecting for there to be a second player at the top of mid, and this could be everything here. JL, a little bit of a long-range spray. It's going to be Bit instead to pick it up, and suddenly we're in a 1 versus 2. This one is for the map here. Madja, he carried his team the whole way through the map, but now he has to double and triple down and do it one more time.
He's in the worst possible position as well, has no idea where they're heading. He can upgrade the MP9, sure. He'll find an M4 on the ground. He's got a kit and a smoke. He's been playing fantastically well. He's in position to spot towards short here. Maybe he gets the timing, Anders. Overlooks it. And now he really is on the back foot. They're going in towards the B side. He's got nothing to work with, zero information. Couldn't really be further away if he tried. And in terms of residual utility on the T side, they have a nade and a flash. I guess the good news is there's no defensive utility like the smoke or the Molotov, so he will have time to at least rotate in towards B, but if there's any chance of him winning it, I'm not so sure. Here we go, he knows.
And now he does. If he would have stuck in middle and waited for a second, maybe it could have happened here. Oh, he just runs in, ready to fight. Smoke up. Flashing his way through. He knows Bit is in the corner, but he can't quite find him. There we go.
What?
AK's been picked up. Madja, he's at 100% health here. Looking for Alexi in the back line. He's hunting for him. The captain of the team, but he's shut down. Alexi with the final kill here. Representing the land of 1,000 legs, and he may have just broken